Took up my anger with ball, killed up my pain with the bars. Ain't talking, I'm talking lyrics that's hard. Just started, they used to say I was hard. My flow was out of this world. I'm talking Venus and Mars. Now I just
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Kemba Walker is out there with Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Curry passes to George. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by KD. Walker against Irving, 5 to shoot, and George kicks to Curry. Off target with his 3. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Outside Durant. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Connects from three-point range.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Now, here is George. Here's Curry with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Embiid against James. And Harden with the basket on the assist by LeBron. 5 points in the game.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Giannis dishes to George. And here's Walker outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you can still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, excellent shot block.
Buries the long-range jumper. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Embiid against James. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
East All-Stars on defense. They trail by 1. And the dunk by James.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Tipped away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Curry looking around. Outside, Walker. LeBron trying to free himself up. And that's good. Kemba Walker for 3.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So the West ends up going with the new group. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Lillard against Lowry. Now Lillard. Pass to Towns. Over Jokic. And and Towns gets it to go.
We know he can score from outside too, but close to the hoop is where Towns makes his living.
Russell kicks to Lowry. Middleton outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 1:49 left in the first quarter. He dishes it to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, I love how Towns plays with a chip on his shoulder. He brings it every night with force.
Russell kicks to Lowry. Middleton on the wing. Here's Griffin. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine. Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Lowry passes to Griffin. Makes it off the glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Lowry. Middleton the pass to Jokic. Now here's Griffin at the elbow. Jokic, just 5 on the clock. Middleton for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Middleton's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the East All-Stars. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Lowry. Russell inside. Davis is there. Lowry finds Russell. Griffin down low. Covered by Lillard. 2 on the clock. That one no good. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. West All-Stars lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now for the East All-Stars, they've got Vucevic. Lowry out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Griffin, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard surveying the D. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Kicks it out to Lillard. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron's checked in for Beal. And then for the East All-Stars, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Griffin. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Kyle Lowry. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. The West making some changes. Durant's checked in for Davis, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Damian Lillard. Thompson against Curry. And here is LeBron. Shoots the 3, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by James. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Westbrook against Irving, and stolen by Aldridge. And here's the fast break. Goes up and finished off by KD.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Outside Curry. Vucevic against Aldridge. Here's Curry with the three. They get it back. Outside for George. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game starts and whenever he gets the ball.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the West. James Harden comes in for Thompson. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Kemba Walker comes in for Curry, and that one falls for Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Here's James following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Count it. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Giannis dishes to Walker. Outside Westbrook. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Over Walker. Again, the West All-Star.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Here's Westbrook. Giannis high post. And here's George for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's KD. Again, the West All-Star.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Harden outside, fires the 3. But they'll get another chance. And on the way from Irving for 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 10 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Towns, he's checked in for LeBron. Anthony Davis comes in for Kevin Durant. Simmons checked in for Leonard. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Irving. The East also changing it up. Jokic is checked in, and Middleton subbed in for George. Jokic, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Star. It's a 5-point game.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jokic kicks to Embiid. And there's the pass to Walker. And Davis sends it back. Here's Harden on the wing. The 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the 3rd.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Russell, no luck. And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Embiid, the pass to Walker. Here's Jokic. This one for three. Ben Simmons with the rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game. And quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot. Bradley Beal's checked in for the West. Jokic, and nothing is falling for him right now. And the West All-Stars have possession. 10-point lead. Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint. Outside, Walker. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Middleton, and it's blocked by Simmons. Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Lillard from deep. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars. The drive by Lowry. It's rebounded by the West. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in. Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody. And so it's the West All-Stars with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, and as great as James Harden has been. And that's a wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Harden. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Simmons in at the three spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Oh, you cannot neglect putting a body on Simmons. I mean, with his height and athleticism, this dude is a problem on the glass. The shot by Curry, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the West. Vucevic checked in for the East. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And George kicks to Curry. Lets it go with a three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
James finds Harden. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job
moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
It's Curry outside, nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 11.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Harden against Curry. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Curry. They get it again.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Walker finds Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Embiid with the steal. Jumps up. The West All-Stars pull it in. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Catching up on changes for the West. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Klay Thompson in for James Harden.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Irving's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Here's Westbrook. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul George with the steal. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by James. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that, strong, and then finishes as well.
Davis is checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for Irving. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Elbow shot is on the way. It doesn't go for him.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Westbrook dishes to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. The 10-footer. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Leonard kicks to Lillard. And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Leonard. And it's Lillard missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 10.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. The West making some changes. Towns comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ben Simmons in for Thompson. .139 left in the third quarter. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Over Simmons. Not going to go that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here's Beal. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside, Simmons. Inside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Griffin. Offline with his three. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball. Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The East making a switch. Curry's checked in. And the three off target. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Throw good, Beal. So he gets them both. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Curry against Beal. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, just a nice little move through the contact there. Curry with the fantastic body control.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the East All-Stars, Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Griffin, and it's Lowry in at the point guard.
You see, Towns doesn't dip much after the catch. I mean, he gets the ball right up to the set point and ready to deliver. Really sound fundamentals in that regard.
Antetokounmpo finds Curry. From deep, the long distance three is buried. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Lillard outside. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
And stolen by Simmons for the finish. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Curry with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 22.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the West, James Harden, he's checked in for Bradley Beal, and Irving subbed in for Damian Lillard. And then for the East All-Stars, Embiid, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Kemba Walker in for Kyle Lowry. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. LeBron, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Leonard in for Ben Simmons. And here's George for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one's good by LeBron.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And stolen by LeBron.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Walker. And here's Harden for three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Walker to halt the run. But they get it back. Vucevic to the pass to Westbrook. To the left wing, 6 to shoot. Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, you know, the form, the balance, the release, the touch, the arc. Walker adept at shooting the 3-ball. That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
The first one falls. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Kemba Walker. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And here are the East All-Stars now. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
And he sinks the second. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And it's Paul George with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for West All-Stars, LeBron James.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
The 3 from George. The 3-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Irving. And it's the East with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Embiid finds Westbrook. And here's George for 3. Good on the triple. George has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the East All-Stars. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. Outside Irving. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Harden. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And, you know, after being a 6th man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
Giannis, he's checked in for the East. AT that time from Leonard. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Shooting for West All-Stars, LeBron James.
And he makes the first. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. The three from George.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
First one falls for him. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now the East All-Stars with it. It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Leonard finds James. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the stuff.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Durant deciding where to go with it. James trying to free himself up. Rocket 6. And Leonard gets it to go.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
It's Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Russell, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Durant hits them both.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Outside Curry. Launches a three. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here.
Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet. An aerial view of downtown Boston. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot."
Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5. Now here's Walker. Brown outside. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here's Walker. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. No good. Giannis with some nice D. From deep three-point range. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And that one, good. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here's Walker. Hayward passes to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. A nice shot by Tatum.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
So it's the Bucks now. The pass to Matthews. Here's Antetokounmpo. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep really.
Walker surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. Tice trying to break free. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. He's able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. DiVincenzo's checked in. From deep, Walker. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez up top, guarded by Smart. Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Celtics trail by 5. Walker the pass to Cantor. Outside, Smart. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brown. Cantor trying to free himself up. Brown, good. Brown's got 5.
I tell you what, Brown is a powerful wing player. You'd like to get him the ball inside.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Bledsoe kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. Trains the three-pointer. He has 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Smart passes to Tatum. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. Here's Walker. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. But he's more about team.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Dishes it to Lopez. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Tanner, high post. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Cantor. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The 3 from Hill. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Brown inside. 7 points in the game. Williams against Ilyasova. From the arc. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Ilyasova. Hill's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brown outside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The 3 from Hill, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 11. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And so it's Milwaukee ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this to say.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got George Hill, Robin Lopez out there with Kyle Korver, and it's Ilyasova in at power forward. Now here's Ilyasova. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Hill for 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Back to Wanamaker. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Here's Connaughton. And Ilyasova kicks to Connaughton. Korver passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Williams dishes to Smart. The shot comes out, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Connaughton kicks to Hill, and Smart over to help. Here's Connaughton, and again Milwaukee with the triple. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee and a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Cantor comes in for Williams. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Walker subbed in for Smart. Now here's Middleton. He has 6. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Cantor, 15-point game. To the paint, here's Wanamaker. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Bucks leading by 14. Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis. Here's Matthews. Williams trying to break free. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
But this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Williams. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Wesley Matthews. Giannis drives in. And the dunk by Giannis.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Celtics trail by 16. Walker the pass to Tice. He dishes it to Brown. Tice trying to break free. It's good. Brown's got 11.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lopez kicks to Bledsoe. For 3, Middleton. And Boston with the rebound. There's Walker with the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 21 in the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Walker against Bledsoe. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And when Walker gets free, he's deadly from that range. He routinely buries these looks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Plays it up and banks it in. 23 points in the game.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Walker. And the shot is good. He has 6.
He's just taking what the defense gives up. Walker, I mean, he's so smooth in these situations.
Stolen by Cantor. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tice. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And it's off from 3-point range. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Coming in on the heels of a... And that's a wrap for our halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center filling out the middle. And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, and for Tatum, there's a natural instinct, an understanding of how this offense flows.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Brown, the pass to Tice. And here's Walker outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Sinks the triple. Middleton's got 12 points in the game.
And this is what Middleton does, hit trays. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Passes it to Tice. Now here's Walker, guarded by Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Shot's good by Walker. He's got 11.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. For 3, Middleton. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Timeout.
Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasovas checked in. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Kicks to Williams. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Smart. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Wanamaker misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Smart misses. On offense, here are the Bucks. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Williams. Pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's 17 points for Hill. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Cantor checked in for Williams. And the pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Smart. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Defensively, you know, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Williams. Korver comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Matthews. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside, Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Here's Smart. No good from outside.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Hill, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Korver against Smart. Shoots over Korver. Nice shot by Smart.
Oh, the mid-range game, a lost art. Nice bucket by Smart.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Passes to Ilyasova. Bucks passing it around. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Right side Hill. Good on the shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Kanter.
You got him, Kansas. Take that shot. Let's go.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wanamaker. That one falls. Wanamaker's got 8 points.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Hill kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to Hill. And the 3 ball is good. Hill's got 22 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Brook Lopez is out there with Brown. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Hill. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Hill, no good. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Corver. The Bucks shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Edwards brings the double team. Corver finds Hill. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Celtics shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Again, missing Hill.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Hayward kicks to Walker. Tatum passes to Tice. To the middle. Here's Walker. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Brown against Matthews. Pass to Tatum. The pass to Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half and only 1 in the first. He usually takes advantage of D like that. It should have been a simple layup.
Middleton outside. Giannis right side. The 10-footer. Misses off the right iron. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Out left to the wing. Misses the 3. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Well, the Celtics shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Passes it to Hayward. Matthews against Brown. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo dishes to Matthews. Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You can't shake Walker. He's just a master at cashing in on these and-one opportunities.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Tatum. Green, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Edwards in for Brown. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez. Sterling Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. Williams gets the bucket.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. From the wing, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, it's all about a rhythm for a player like Williams. He's effective at shooting right off the pass.
Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Celtics shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Green kicks to Walker for the 3. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Robin Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Brown. 3-pointer. And DiVincenzo is good for 3.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And an intentional foul right there. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Korver passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Brown. Back to DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.